Oh yeah, I'm back. Frickin' video games. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah.
Like, now that we're moving, it's just going to be it's just going to be even less frequent that I'm going to have actual good high quality videos on this channel. It's going to be a lot of vlogs.
Frickin' liar. So you guys are probably wondering what I've been up to. Well, to make it short, I've been doing absolutely nothing.
Hey, Marty.
So yeah, I made a really false promise when I got kicked out of my apartment back, like, more than a year ago. Lot of crap went down. So, okay, I guess I'll just start from square one. We moved out of the house. I said in that last update vlog that I'd keep making videos, blah, 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 to keep you guys updated. That didn't happen because I'm a lazy bum. So I basically lived in a shed for 6 months while we were looking for houses, and when you get evicted from an apartment, it's not necessarily easy to find a house. So it took about 6-7 months to get a house. Obviously, I'm in a house right now. This is our house. So that happened. We got a house, but it was a long span of time. I was really depressed for a while. This isn't going to be a sob story. No, this is actually a semi-happy story. So, the way crap went down with living with Trevor, in the update vlog, you heard me be like, oh, well, we just gotta reshoot the stuff from inside the house, blah, 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 blah. That didn't happen. Actually, my lead actor, Nick, had to move to Oregon, but everything kind of worked itself out. Nick's amazing, great dude, but things just weren't working with the movie. I think everybody who was working on the movie knew that. I said like 8 times in all these vlogs, this is going to be a real movie. This is going to be the next Napoleon Dynamite. We just got done with day 2 of production. Everything is going very well, pretty much as planned. We haven't gone a ton shot in those 2 days, but what we have gone shot was pretty freaking fantastic. And I was just arrogant up my butthole. So back then, it would not have worked. So I took this negative of getting kicked out of the apartment and turned it into a positive. This is the real reason why I didn't make all those vlogs. I sat down and I started reworking the script from, I think I went through 2 new drafts while I was in that shed until we got what now is the final shooting script, which I think is amazing. We took a solid comedy and turned it into something way more. It's way more than it ever was going to be. We swapped out Nick, since he lived in Oregon, with Gage, Cinema 7. You guys have probably seen me on his channel more than you have on my own channel, because when I was homeless, I went over to Gage's a lot, and he was making videos, so I was just in them.
Apparently, we got to continue bullying.
You gotta hurry up, man.
Yeah, it's asking us to continue.
So there's the scores. Batman has 102. Caleb called this one the autism twirl.
So then, when the script was finalized and we had the shooting script, we had it planned that we were gonna wait until we got a house, and this was about 4 months before we got this house. So it was a waiting game. It was like January, and Gage and I, because Gage took, even though he's the lead actor, he took more of a producer role, and he's been very, very crucial in the progress of this film, helping my vision become a reality. But we were just sitting here thinking of how could we actually just start shooting, because we were ready. We had the camera, we had the cash to get the props, we had everything except for the set, the house. So a part of us were like, we could go shoot the exterior stuff, but because this was kind of a restart for me as a filmmaker, and I was going into it with a totally different perspective on everything, and I knew a lot more after the disaster that was shooting before at our apartment. After that, I really stopped, and I was like, I really have no idea what I'm doing. I act like I do, but I don't. I had no idea about anything, really. I had no idea how to go about anything other than, oh, let's push record and go. I mean, every shot that I took wasn't even fully in focus, because I didn't even know about the digital zoom in the camera so that you can get those fine focus adjustments until like a month before I got kicked out of the apartment. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that I was ready to go along and make my first feature-length film, but I clearly was not. So once I hit rock bottom, getting kicked out of the apartment, I stuck to my guns. I'm like, I'm going to turn this into a positive. I watched a ton of tutorials. I studied up on everything you could possibly learn about my camera, and I took a lot of storytelling classes online. I did a lot of screenwriting classes online, all this free. But I really took that time and used it to my advantage. And so I was ready. I was full. This time, no joking around. I was 100% ready to start filming this sucker. And the whole thing is that we were stuck. We couldn't really film because we didn't have a house. And like I was saying, we were thinking about doing the exteriors first, but I wanted to get easier. I wanted to ease into that, so I wanted to start with the interior house stuff because I thought that would be a way better place for me to start since this is really my first time directing. So we were just kind of waiting, and then Gage was like, dude, I think we really need to start thinking about other options, and I totally agreed. I was tired of waiting, so we set a deadline. We're like, if you guys don't get a place, if I don't get a place by February, we are going to start looking in other places. And lo and behold, Gage's grandfather, a great dude, offered us, well, we went over to his house and we explained the project to him and everything. He's the reason why we're able to be making the movie right now. So he let us use his house, which ended up being a way better location that completely fit the story a ton more than... If we started filming this house, it wouldn't have worked because it's big and... I'm not going to go into... I want the movie to be kind of a surprise, but the house that we were looking for is supposed to be a little more low-key. Dan's house became Living with Trevor's house in a second. Everything fit together. It was all destiny. I feel like it was destiny that we were meant to shoot there. And so, in March, we started shooting. I have no way to describe to you guys how it felt about... I think it was probably the third take. The first couple takes were really stumbly with my actors and everything, but when it came to that third take or second take or something like that, it just was like everything became real. Everything was looking the way I imagined. Everything from the little movements of people's eyebrows, everything was going exactly as planned, which is the opposite of before. I was just in denial about it, and 90% of the issues with the first go around was that I wasn't ready to do it. But now that I was, and I had the shot set up properly, and I was directing my actors properly, the lighting was proper, the camera movement was proper, everything, the stars aligned, and it all was starting to work out. And now we are, I think we just finished day 19 a few days ago, and every single day there's not been any time where I feel like this isn't working. Everything we've done has worked. This movie is going to be, at least for me, like, I'm not trying to sell you my movie like, they're going to be amazing, go watch it. I'd love for you guys to watch it, but I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it from my perspective, seeing my vision come to life. This is absolutely 100% so far exactly what I put on paper brought to life. It's my vision come to life, and it's looking incredible. You guys are gonna really dig this movie, I think. But back to like the actual YouTube shenanigan. Why am I here right now? Whatever. Well, I made like 8 promises through the time when I started my channel doing movie reviews and whatnot. Like, oh, I'm never gonna quit this channel, and that still sticks. But I've matured a lot since that day that I just stopped making videos, and a lot of that was just I needed personal growth, and having to make videos every week got in the way of that. So I needed time to myself to grow as a person. And now, what's going to be going on my channel now is I'm 100% full steam ahead going. I'm 100% going for my filmmaking. That's what I'm doing. Movie reviews aren't happening anymore, and I have reasonings behind that. I'm not going to get into it here too much. I feel like if I'm going to be making films, I have no right to be critiquing other movies because I'm now in that place making my own movies. You can't be a critic and a filmmaker. It just doesn't work that way. I'll keep up those movie reviews just because it was a good time for me. Maybe I'll probably delete a few. I don't know. I'll think about that sometime, but definitely keeping up the Lego movie review because that was a disaster and you got to keep up your first video. But no more movie reviews simply for that fact. I'm not making false promises anymore, guys. This channel is not going to be a video every week. It may not even be a video every month. What I can tell you is I'm going to use this channel as a vlog output mechanism. I'm going to be just using it to maybe have little vlog updates. I know nobody gives a crap about what goes on in my life, but I'll probably do a vlog maybe once a month. That's really a loose estimate. Don't be like, oh, it's been a month, Caleb, where's the vlog? I'll do them as I feel like I can. I'm not, the whole point of what this video is to tell you guys I'm back, but I'm not back. You know, everything in my life, filmmaking-wise, comes first. This channel's not even second or third, and I'm not saying that to be like you guys don't matter, because you do. But I'm just saying you're going to get lots of stupid discussion vlogs like this where I'm just talking. You'll probably get some vlogs where I'm walking around outside taking a bus to set. I'll make a few videos of us on set of Living with Trevor and stuff, but this is basically going to be a vlogging channel from now on. And the way I always intended my channel, I mean, when I first started, it was obviously a movie review channel, but deep down I always had this, I always wanted my channel to be like more along the lines of just it adapts as I adapt. So when I first started out, it worked for what I needed it to. I needed to make movie reviews. That's how I started my journey to now being a filmmaker. And now that I'm a filmmaker, this channel is going to work for being a vlogging channel, so that I can get my thoughts out there in a healthy way, not just going on forums talking crap. So expect vlogging videos like this, where I'm just in my room rolling around in my seat doing nothing, playing crappy Game Boy Advanced games, or I have an original Xbox now, stuff like that. And then maybe whenever I go to the movies, I'll shoot a quick couple-minute vlog on the bus, and I'll shoot little vlogs when I go to the set of Living with Trevor. I mean, I'm directing, producing everything in that movie, so they're not going to be super in-depth. Maybe I'll hand gauge my phone to film a little bit for vlogs and stuff, but you know, you're going to periodically get content from me, which is what I'm saying. And it'll hopefully be better than what has been going on lately, where I'm doing absolutely nothing with this channel. So I'm going to start using it again, making vlogs. And yeah, it's nothing huge. I'm back, but I'm not back. You guys get the drift. But yeah. So maybe discussion videos here soon. I'm going to definitely do a room tour video, just for the fun of it, because if I'm going to keep making videos from this angle, you guys are going to want to know what's behind me and what's all around. So I'll make one of those soon, maybe a Blu-ray collection video soon. I collect Blu-rays, so there'll probably be some Blu-ray oriented content, but yeah, I just want to let you guys know that that's what's going on. I rebranded the channel, not by name, but logo and everything, to look more simplistic vlogging. So yeah, not much else to it. So I guess I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Definitely go to the Living with Trevor Facebook page. That's where I'm most active in terms of social media. I just started, I had Twitter for a while, but I just got the Twitter app, and I'm going to try to be a little more active on there. So I'll also have the link to my Twitter in the description, as well as that Facebook page for Living with Trevor, where you can keep track of the shooting days. I post a picture for every shooting day. Those are like the two main things if you want to keep track of me. And yeah, I have a TeePublic too. Nothing huge. Nothing. I'm not trying to be like, buy my shirts, blah 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 blah. But I do make T-shirts because I wear 3XL, and the shirts, I mean, I like Walmart shirts, but they're not as, they're just not for me that much. So I make those shirts. The reason why I have a TeePublic is because I make shirts that I get for myself, but that's kind of selfish. So I'll let you guys browse whatever. If I made a cool shirt that you guys dig, you can get one, whatever. But I barely make any money off of it, so don't think that it's anything like, oh, I'm going to support Caleb. It's simply just shirts that I made. If you want one, get one. So yeah, I think that's about it in terms of finding me elsewhere. So I guess I will see you guys later, and
2,000 years later.
And bye-bye.
See the man who won't stay.